But our Vape Talk program is a 30-minute presentation. It can be presented virtually or in person. Up to this point, we have only done virtual presentations, but we look forward to doing more in-person presentations if there are presenters in your area as well. We do present these presentations in a partner format with one trained volunteer presenter and then a Smokefree SC staff member. And our presentation has been reviewed and officially endorsed by the South Carolina chapter of the American Academy of Pediatrics. So we're very excited for that partnership as well. But with Vape Talk, our target audience for this program is parents, providers, and other youth influencers of middle and high school students. And the main three goals that we're going to be focusing on is to educate you about the youth vaping epidemic, to persuade you to talk to youth in your life about the dangers of youth vaping, and then to give you the tools to have a productive vape talk, and then to make this an ongoing conversation as well. So I know Rania and Donna talked a lot about how important it is just to have that conversation, to open that door, and to do it in a way that's going to not sound like you're necessarily criticizing or being shut off, but to make it an open conversation. And that's the first step to any progress. So that really was a great transition into a little bit about our Vape Talk presentation. But at the end of our presentations recently, we have started doing a post-presentation survey just so we can get an idea of how our audiences are receiving our message. And I wanted to share some of those results with y'all today. So these are based off of only 17 responses, but you can see that about 88% of people have rated our Vape Talk presentation as very good or excellent. So the information that is desired is coming across strong. And based on the Vape Talk presentation, we had about 47% of our respondents say that they are very likely to have this Vape Talk. And as I mentioned, that is the main goal of this presentation, is to encourage parents and providers and other youth influencers all around South Carolina to talk to youth in their life about vaping. So we're very happy to see that almost 50% said that they are very likely, and then the others said that they are likely or somewhat likely. Now, with our information, we've heard that we have a very succinct overview, and that although some of this information may not be super exciting to hear, maybe some statistics are a little sad, it is very informative, and it is a great way to learn more and get that succinct overview of what you need to know about vaping and how to have that vape talk. And some just additional feedback, we've seen that our presentation seems to be just right for our audience in terms of content, time involved, and also the presenters themselves. But with promotion in the past, we have already done that soft launch initially. So that began in January, where we were just making the Vape Talk program a part of our regular e-news. A little plug there, if you are not signed up for our e-news, we would love to have you be receiving that information every single month. So you could definitely be learning about things like the Vape Talk whenever we have soft launches. We also have our volunteer presenters reaching out to organizations that they are a part of or that they have friends or family members a part of to get a couple of presentations under our belt. And then we have been asking for referrals at the end of each of those presentations as well. But at upcoming this summer, actually, we are going to be doing our formal launch as a back to school launch, and that's jointly with the South Carolina chapter of the American Academy of Pediatrics. So what that launch is going to include is going to be outreach to schools, PTOs, PTAs, church groups, etc. And then we're also going to be promoting this presentation through pediatric practices. And in addition to doing our formal launch and those promotional materials going out, we are also going to be training another cohort of volunteer presenters during our Train the Trainer session. So if you would be interested in being a volunteer presenter for the Vape Talk program, you can simply email me, and my email address is maustin@smokefreesc.org, and we could get you signed up for that Train the Trainer session, and you could be a part of presenting this information to parents, providers, and other youth influencers throughout South Carolina, because we do want to get the largest reach possible. But if you are also wanting to book a Vape Talk for an organization that you are a part of, whether that is going to be a school group, PTO, PTA, church group. Those are just some of the many examples of groups that we would love to present to. Then I'm going to show you how to do that now. You can go on to our website, smokefreesc.org, and go to the Vape Talk page. Now I'm going to pull that up for you so you can see exactly what you're going to be seeing if you were to go to smokefreesc.org/Vape Talk. That will bring you right to this landing page here, where you can see we have lots of different resources in addition to our book, the Vape Talk section. We have information for parents and other adults if you are wanting to learn some of those basics about vaping devices and also get some educational information. You can find that here. We have some evidence-based quit resources for youth in this tab here. And then we have some best practices and policy suggestions for schools as well on this one site. So smokefreesc.org/vape talk is going to be your one-stop shop for everything youth vaping. But then if you want to click on the Book of Vape Talk presentation, we have made it very simple to simply request a presentation for a specific date, time, and organization. If you're not sure of a date and a time, you can simply put that below that you're flexible, and we'll be able to reach out to you and schedule a time that will work with both of our calendars. Again, we do want to reach as many people as possible throughout South Carolina, and we would love your help in that. So if you're interested in being a trainer, or if you're interested in signing up a group that you're a part of, please take advantage of this resource and the many others that are listed on our website, because we would love to just encourage everyone to talk about vaping, because as Rania and Donna said, that is going to be the first step in making this a success and making us be able to actually end the youth vaping epidemic. So that is just a very short and to the point little informational time about our vaping presentation, Vape Talk, and some of the resources listed on our website.